Hello, you are all welcome once again to Love Minus 1.1. My name is Richard Akoto, and today we are going to talk about Valentine's Day. We are going to really discuss some of the things that we should all, or some little things that we should do during Valentine and all that. But before then, let's go back to what Valentine is all about. We all know the story behind Valentine's Day. We know that it's a priest, a well-known priest called Saint Valentine, with his goodwill and doing good for people, gifting to people, and I'm just summarizing and paraphrasing, doing so many good stuff for people. So the day is to remember all the good things that he was doing for humanity and for people as well. So we all decided to celebrate this particular day. And in celebrating this day, we've shifted from the core mandate or the legacy that this fine saint gentleman has laid down for all of us to really follow. We are now looking at the worldly things more. We are looking at the gifting, the expensive gifts and all those things, which ordinarily was not the basis for Valentine. So on today's special, I just want us to understand that Valentine's Day is not just about buying a car for your loved one to show your love. It's just the small things that you can do to make your loved one appreciate you. And I want to really stress on this, that ladies should not make Valentine's Day look like it is their day. Valentine is not for a lady. It's not a ladies show. It's not for a female. It's not for Oba. You get it? We kind of make it look like the ladies are just waiting for their guys to gift them or to surprise them and all that. It's a two-way affair. That is Valentine. It's a give and take affair. It's a day that you show love to your partner. And partner here means your man and the woman. Do you get it? So women should not really wait for this day. I can tell you that today being a vows day, or a lot of people will just be waiting and wishing that their guys buy them some expensive things like the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the cars, and give them a surprise, engage them and all that. Trust me, don't use this day to do something that will cripple you. A friend of mine, Ven, will tell you that don't start something that you cannot finish, because once you buy an iPhone Pro Max for her, note that next year you have to do something way bigger than that. Invest in your relationship, not the things that you do for each other. Do you get wasn't like buying expensive gifts and all that. So I'm going to give us, or just tell us, some of the 10 things that we should do during this season, this celebration. Something that will not really we will not spend more, but will help us to be able to rekindle our relationship, because it's important that as loved ones, you strengthen the relationship, the love that you have for each other, and not concentrate too much on the expensive aspect, because the expensive things will not be there. I said earlier that love fades. It grows, but it fades as well. And one of the things that can make love sustain each other is when you communicate more. It's when you do little things for each other. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is that something that you can plan with your with your partner. This is free. So the first thing is, plan a cozy at home movie night with your partner. Your partner's favorite movie, with a snack, or with some popcorn and chips and all that. So just imagine you sitting down with your loved one, going nowhere, off the lights, just slotting some nice romantic movie, get some popcorns and some drinks, and just enjoy it. This do not cost you 100 cedis, but both of you just sit down, cuddle each other, speak about certain things that that will help your relationship going forward. These are some of the things that will help. When you listen to each other, you communicate to each other. These are the things that will not spend much. 500 cedis, you can buy a bottle of Coke, can do some popcorn. The movies are there. Just sit down and just watch. So the next thing is, cook a romantic dinner together. trying some new recipes. You can just do something you've not done before, some intercontinental dishes that you've seen online that you've been yearning to eat. Both of you can just do it. And with this one, with the married couples, what I'm going to tell you is that with this one, you can just do it in your nightie or some hot lingeries. You get it? So just imagine the guy in his boxers and the lady some nice, bikini or some nice lingerie, and both of you are cooking some romantic dinner. Something will happen definitely, but it will really, kindle, the relationship and all that. Especially those of you who are having some dying, you realize that your guy is not doing certain things he's supposed to do and all that. So these are something that you should look out for. So you can also take a walk, a nature walk or a hike. Just, you see, Hamatan, this is our winter. This is our winter. If you're in Ghana, this is our winter. So just imagine that you have, you hold your partner's, hand. You walk in the evening, talking, with some ice cream, just walking and talking about stuff and how you guys met and what he's doing that you don't like. He apologizes, you also do same, you move on. This is love. You get it? So the day should be for that. It's for just two of you. Something that you can just talk about, love in a very unique and special way. Just imagine just walking in the evening with this dry weather, holding each other's arm and sit somewhere. She places her head on your shoulders. You get it? Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to talk about is you can also create a spa day at home where you can massage your wife, put her feet in cold or hot water, massage her toes after work. You do same for him as well. That kind of thing. You be talking whilst massaging their feet. She'll love it. She'll love it. Just imagine, you can just close eyes and picture the whole thing happening. You feel it. Alright, so let's go. So you can also write, a heartfelt love note to each other and read it. So it can be dining around the dining table, both of you just sit down, then you just you write something sexy for your wife and tell her how you love her, how when her lips touches yours, you melt like candle, and you get what I'm trying to say. So I'm not supposed to tell you, her, more than I do. So just tell her something sexy that when she reads it, ladies love to hear a lot. She'll feel like, yeah, Charlie, especially when you've wronged her, just sit her down and just write some apology letter, and at the end of the day, just let her know how much you love her, all that. So the next one, that's the sixth one. You can also plan a surprise date, with activities, for both of you. You can play Ludo. You can do so many things. It's just about the little things. You can do It Takes Two, where you'll be drawing, pick an act, and then she will be saying it's a date night, something that you just created, like a fun game kind of stuff. Okay, that's also good. The seventh one, you can also attend some virtual class together, whether it is cooking class or dance class. Our friends at the DWP, they are there. When in the evening they are doing their own shows or their programs and stuff, you can just take your wife there. Maybe she loves Aphrodita, or she loves what's the name? Is it Endurance? Yeah, she's a lady. She's good. She loves her or something. Just sit her down. It's a dancing class. You just teach both of you. You can even invite some of them to come to your house when, like a salsa night, when they are teaching both of you how to do the salsa and all that. Intense, but it's lovely. You'll not spend much. Maybe they'll charge you a little, but it's worth it. So the eighth one, you can organize a game night, on a board. So with this one, or a video game. The guys who have their PS, and anytime your lady is around you and she's fighting you, I don't know what you are doing, sit her down, give her the pad, teach her how to play 1 or 2. Let her score 1, 2, 3. And then she'll be happy. Then you score her later. You bow. Alright, so we go to the next one. So you can also visit a local art gallery or a museum, so you can appreciate, and discuss some of the creativities in the system and all that. So all these things are fine things that you can actually talk about. Okay, so just take your date night to a different, go to the museum. That place has really been touched. You go there, you see a lot of things there. It's not about buying. You see, it's not about buying. It's about visiting places that next year, when you are doing, you can say, okay, so we went here, we can go to a different place. This is the time for both of you where you can be able to, showcase that kind of relationship and stuff. So, and the last one that I'm going to say is, you can take a trip to down memory lane, by looking through your old photos and reminiscing about your journey together. You can take your wedding and watch your wedding photos, can watch your wedding videos. You sit down, both of you, look at how far God has brought you, and remind him that, look at the promise you made to me, especially if he's being naughty. Look at the promise you made, and if the lady is also being rude and all that, bossy and all that, let's understand and look at the promise you made. How you were crying, look at the people that came around, the tears and everything that fell, was just falling or running across your face and all that, and the love messages you gave me. And today you're messing up. I wish we can go back to, how we used to be, the lady I fell in love with. And I know she would tear, she'll be crying and all that, and she'll definitely tell you, I'm sorry. You also tell her you are sorry when you know you are wrong. Come together, have a kiss, and make babies. Alright, so this has always been Akoto Walls, and for sure this is Love Minus 1.1. This session is a Valentine's Day special, where we want people to enjoy their vows day without spending too much. Just a little thing. It's between you and the guy and the lady. So both of you come together, and make this day special for both of you. Don't spend too much. Listen to each other, talk to each other. The fun things and the gifting and all those things, you don't have to wait till Valentine's Day before you do that. You can do that every single day. But this day, just understand each other, love each other, and always be there for each other, because you just have you. Alright, thank you so much for watching this episode. Leave your comments, like, and share. See you. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.